Hey, good morning, guys. It's Paul. We are at the end of week 3 and still pretty excited. We got lots of stuff going on. Obviously, from last week, we had the framing done, the plumbers were in here, the electricians were in here, heat and air. So, anyway, we're starting to wrap some of that up right now. Heat and air is done. Calling for inspections. I believe the plumbing is done. We found a few issues that we had to take care of. There was some old repairs that were done incorrectly, and while we got the floor open, we need to upgrade all that plumbing, because like I said, you want it to run downhill. So anyway, kind of the same thing with the electrical. We got in here and started running the new wires, changing things, and anyway, this is what we've taken out. Obviously, some of you that know, this cloth wire material is just not as good as any of the new stuff. So we're getting it out. It wasn't what we wanted to do from the beginning, but by the time we started having to trace it and find it and move it and change it, then most of it has all been rewired. So anyway, we're trying to make it a good product, obviously, for the customer, and and from now on for anybody else that wants to buy it later on. So anyway, we had the cabinet people come by, and I don't know where the cabinet layout is. I thought it was here. Anyway, the cabinets are laid out. We just got to do a final drawing on those. They should be starting, I don't know, probably in about 10 days, get that started. Anyway, it's going to be a really nice opening here. We've got, this great big open room where you could, whatever, you can get in and move around. And it's pretty exciting. Obviously we took all the walls out and just made it a lot better product. So anyway, we're excited for that. We got our door all framed in. Some of this, again, it's a repeat from last week. I just want to show you where we're at. Now that you can actually see it, we have some sheetrock in here and some different stuff. But anyway, bam, this is going to be our new door from here over. That's exciting. That thing's on order. It'll be here in a couple weeks, so can't wait to get that done. Anyway, like you can see, all the electricals going in. We got can lights in here. We've got fans going in here. Everything's going to be on its own switch, remotes. We're trying to upgrade everything we can, up front, so that they don't have to do it later. So anyway, this is the living room, kitchen area. You might as well just call it the great room. Everybody had that one great room at one point. I remember my parents, they built the house and there was a great room. So that's what this is. It's going to be a great room. It's going to be for everybody to hang out, congregate, talk, have fun, whatever they want to do. So anyway, we'll go back and look at the bedrooms. Again, all kinds of cool 4-way switches. This is going to turn, these switches are going to turn on. You can turn the kitchen lights on from here, from the back door, from the front door, any of that. So that's a nice feature for them, so they can come in and out anytime they want to. It won't be dark and all that stuff. So anyway, half bathrooms all laid out, ready to go. We got our can lights here, our exhaust fans here, AC, so we got it all laid out. Plumbing's all been moved for a little smaller vanity, and ready to go. This will be a wall right here with the door, so that's great. Office area here, still kind of the same thing. The AC guys, we're leaving that hole open for them. It's a little bigger opening, easier for him to work out of. All the equipment is right here above us, so we're trying to make it and keep it as easy for him as we can. It's hot. He's having to get up there by himself several times during the day, so we don't want anything to happen to him. Good friend, Marty, he's a good guy. Anyway, washer and dryer set up. It's all here, ready to go. That'll be the 220 for the dryer. This will all be shelves and storage on this side. Can lights going in the hallway. We've got a couple of them here, and then we're going to move. It's hard to see, but behind you, that we've moved the smoke detector from the existing living room area to inside this hallway. That way, there's no extra, things on the wall inside the living room. Also, we moved. There was a return air vent that was offset on this hallway, which just kept making me twitch a little bit. So I got with the AC guy, and he was able to scoot it over for me and get it more centered on this hallway, so we have a nice straight line. So I'm a straight line kind of guy. So anyway, electrical's in here. We got all our plugs in this room. It's almost done. We moved the ceiling fan over, so it's in the more in the middle now. That used to be the middle, obviously, so we gained all this space for the homeowner. So anyway, smoke detectors are in. Let's see, this is this is the master closet right here. We got 4 can lights going in. We got a fan, obviously the AC vents in. Pretty excited about this room. This will be the biggest closet I think we've ever done. We've done some big ones. We did a great big one out in East Oklahoma City a couple of years ago with the big master bathroom that we did. That we were doing a lot of live on it too. I think this one's just a little bit bigger. So we're excited. That one was taller, but this one has a little more square footage. So excited about that. Can't wait to build that out. Pocket door here, big shower. I'm going to stand in this. Hopefully I don't fall through. No, it's all set up. Anyway, this is the shower. This is the master shower. It's a great big shower area, lots of square footage. We got big high shower heads. Mr. Homeowner is taller than I am, so that's a pretty good deal. So we got the shower heads nice and high, so it's got a good spray pattern for him. We got all the plumbing set up on this side, so that they don't have to actually get in the shower. They can take one step, turn it on. They have a diverter where they can do the shower heads one at a time. One or the other, or both together. Whatever they want to do. We'll end up putting a bench in here for whatever, sitting. Whatever, shaving, whatever you want to do with it, right? That's not my deal. Anyway, whatever they want to do, we'll put a bench here, put a light in here. We added a fan close to this is more really a drying area in this area. We added a fan so that we can get the steam out of here a little quicker. So 2 shower heads going. They're getting brand new hot water tank. Also, that was a miracle in itself. I believe it was installed in 1983. So it's 50-something years old, 52, 53 years old, and it's a miracle. I mean, it still produced hot water, but we got rid of it, brought it up to code, got it on the stand, and pressure tank, just did the whole thing for them. So anyway, we're trying to create a product for them so that they don't have to do anything else later on. They want to age in place, be done, get the RV, go, come back, and their house be okay when they get back. So anyway, that's all good for for them, for us. And we just want to make a good product. So anyway, there's the master bathroom. It's all laid out, done. I got a few issues right here that we're going to have to take care of where they've cut into these floor joists. I don't understand why they even did that, but you can see there's some wood rot in there, and we'll have to get that fixed before we call for a frame inspection. But not a big deal. You could see where there were some water issues. Maybe the shower pan was leaking or something at some point. It was a solid pan when we got here, so at some point it was leaking. Let's see what else. So we did, I don't know if I told you last week, we figured out that there is no insulation in the walls on this house. The homeowners were able to do a little research, and it didn't call for, it wasn't mandatory that they actually have insulation in the walls prior to when this was built. So they got this blackboard that was installed over the top of everything, and that was the insulating factor. So anyway, again, we're just making it better, opening things. When you get into an old house, you find all kinds of stuff. So just remember that, if your house isn't 10 years, 12, 15 years old, when you're doing a remodel, just know that you're going to find some stuff that needs to be updated, upgraded, or made better. So just think about, saving a little extra money. If it's whatever, save 20% more or something, and just think about it. In the end, if you don't have to use the 20%, bonus for you. That's great. Go on vacation and take a week off or whatever you want to do with it. So anyway, it's rolling pretty good. We're pretty happy with the process, and shouldn't be long. As soon as we get inspections, we'll get some sheetrock on here. Take about a week on sheetrock, but we're moving forward and pretty excited. So anyway, you guys have been great. I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back next week to show you some more video. Thanks. Have a great weekend.